Good evening, Princeton, and welcome to our NHS Fall Induction. I'm Ron Balmer, Head Principal at Princeton High School, and welcome to our induction ceremony for National Honor Society. First, I'd like to say thank you to our parents and guardians for joining us in our virtual ceremony tonight, for supporting your son or daughter. We appreciate everything that you do for your child, for our staff, and for Princeton, and the support that you've given them throughout their years here so far at Princeton. We are thankful for your influences and life lessons that has helped shape these amazing young people that we have sitting or will be inducted later on tonight. Our mission statement here at Princeton is simply this: we're going to empower each student for college, career, and life success. Now, with your support and hard work of the students here at Princeton, we will succeed in this mission together. At this time, I would like to say thank you for the Board of Education members who have joined us virtually. I'd also like to thank any elected official, any staff members, and any parent or guardian or extended family that have joined us virtually for this Fall NHS induction ceremony. Finally, I'd like to say thank you to the administrative team and our staff for the key role that they play working with our students on a daily basis. Staff who are in attendance in our virtual ceremony, we want to say thank you for everything you've done to help our students and their success. A special thank you for Mrs. Minnelli and Mr. Shank and our NHS officers for their work and planning in this fall ceremony. Tonight's induction is student-led, which is an example of how we empower our students, and we hope you enjoy our ceremony. Induction into the NHS is a recognition of strong academic achievement and hard work. It's an honor to introduce our featured speaker, Thomas Burton, the Princeton City Schools Superintendent.
Thank you, Mr. Balmer. It is my honor to do the keynote address today for this very prestigious evening, National Honor Society induction. As you know, the four tenets of National Honor Society are leadership, character, service, and academics. I certainly could go on and on about the academics piece, but quite frankly, I think it speaks for itself. You need to have scholarship. You need to make sure that you're taking care of your academic studies. I certainly could go on and on about service, but much like academics, I think that speaks for itself. When you look at giving to others, being selfless. I would like to spend some time and talk about character and leadership. There's a great quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The time is always right to do the right thing. When you talk about character, that's what it's all about. It's about doing the right thing. We have heard throughout the several years to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, and making sure that you're going to follow through. Well, character totally reveals itself during times of trials, during times of pandemics. And I have to tell you that when we talk about character and doing the right thing, we want to make sure that being part of this prestigious organization, that you're going to consistently follow through, like those who've been inducted before you. To follow through, to show that character, to stand up for others, to make sure you share your voice. Don't be afraid to do so. When no one's watching and you do the right thing, that reveals character. It wasn't too long ago when I was walking down the hallway right before the pandemic started, and I saw a young man who was in front of me, and there was trash on the floor. He didn't know I was behind him. He bent down and picked it up. And I kind of caught up to him and I said, "Thanks so much for doing it, but it says a lot about who you are." He looked at me, he goes, "Mr. Burton, why wouldn't I do that?" it makes the school a better place. What you do each and every day makes the school a better place. Now, I know during this global pandemic, there's so many different twists and turns that we've had to endure. But what you do and who you are, the character you reveal yourself, makes the school a better place, makes the community better, makes the community stronger. It is critical that you have positive character, you reveal that each and every day. And lastly, leadership. Again, the 4 tenets: academic, service, character, and leadership. Well, in preparation for some of my remarks, I thought I remember hearing a while ago that we're coming up on 100 years of National Honor Society. So I Googled it in preparation, making sure that I did my part. Well, in 1921, the National Honor Society was founded. So next year, 100 years. 100 years of providing great service for our students, to show great leadership, to make sure that some of these great initiatives that have been taken on in previous years at Princeton and what will be forthcoming, different service projects. Boy, just think, almost 100 years, and the great work that's been done by not only Princeton students when we started National Honor Society, but also students across the country. Being part of National Honor Society means something. You should hold your head up high. Parents, guardians, relatives, friends. This is an honor that you should not take lightly. Make sure that you possess all these great qualities, again, each and every day. So leadership. Leadership certainly is easier when there's not a pandemic. Leadership is certainly easier when there's not struggles, there's not problems. Leadership is easy when you don't have to be the captain of a ship when the seas are rough. But right now, we need leadership. We need leadership from each and every one of you. We need to make sure we continue to do the right things by staying safe and secure, by making sure we're making healthy choices. Inside of school, wonderful, no problem. We're not worried about what's going on in school because you guys have done amazing work. For those remote students, again, making sure proper decisions, showing that leadership of making sure you wear masks and so forth. But leadership, it's not always easy. But again, as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, the time is always right to do the right thing. So making sure you share your voice, making sure that you participate in all kinds of different activities, especially once we get back full-time, which hopefully will happen sooner than later. But we know we all have to do our part, and that's part of leadership. You know, I'd said not too long ago when I was talking about leadership with another organization, that so often when you think of leadership, the word, it actually is a misnomer to a certain extent. Lead or ship. So lead, perhaps, lead our ship. Lead, you don't always, to be a great leader, you're not always out front. Sometimes you're side by side, helping, encouraging. Other times you're in the back. Leading doesn't mean you always have to be first. It certainly doesn't mean you always have to lead a group. Leadership is knowing when to forge forward, when to be a leader out in front, when to cheer, and when to walk side by side. So when you think of being a leader and taking a role in leadership as a student, that means doing the right thing. And I have to tell you, each and every one of you know what the right thing is to do. It has certainly been my honor to do the keynote here for this prestigious event. And we wish that we could be in person with this great ceremony, having people walk across this stage and shaking hands and looking at each other in the eyes and saying congratulations. But just know that while we're not in person, it does not take away the great accomplishment that you have had, and to your parents, guardians, relatives, and friends, they took part in this too. They took part of your journey. So congratulations, stay focused, and make sure that you always show the proper character by doing the right thing, even and especially when no one's watching. Thank you one more time, and of course, as always, go Vikes.
Well, welcome, and we would like to start off by congratulating our officers and presenting them with their NHS pins.
So first we have Roz Lindsay, our treasurer. Our parliamentarian is Aidan Morganrod. Our secretary is Emma Hinkle. Our vice president is Ariana Fluker. And our president is Ornella Siakam.
Mr. Burton, Mr. Balmer, members of the faculty, parents, and students, welcome to the Fall 2020 NHS Induction Ceremony.
We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program.
Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members for many years, and today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to strong academic records, which establish our eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities.
We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NHS members. It is a time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Princeton High School chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. Should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Walt Disney once said, we keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths.
Leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest in the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantial charge to each of our members. Author on leadership, Max Dupree, once said, In the end, it is important to remember that we cannot become what we need to be by remaining what we are.
Service.
Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. George Washington Carver said, "How far you go in life depends on your being tender with the young, compassionate with the aged, sympathetic with the striving, and tolerant of the weak and strong, because someday in life you will have been all of these."
And finally, character.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steady within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be, in reality, what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem, by demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship. We may hope to prove by example that we value character. Mark Twain once said, "Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see."
At this time, will the new inductees please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat the pledge. Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. And will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Thank you. And now, as your name is called, please step forward onto the stage. Skylar Adams. Leslie Alonso. Yael Aparico. Jack Betts. Jamal Booker. Paige Burns. Tommy Burton. Emily Clausen. Alyssa Hardman. Julia Gander. Mary Campbell. Olivia Laveau. Amoa. Jamie Bartolome. Molly Cannon. Renee Cox. Abigail Emery. Eric Engel. Bailey Ewing. Nina Floyd. Janelle Gray. Yasmin Kitchen. Candy Lynn. Riley Meyer. Dia Patel. Timothy Paul. Brandon Ledgering. McKinley Rosa. Lauren Smith, Cheyenne Smith, Shania Stone, Annette Strickland, Isabel Seaver, David Trent, Cole Walker, Kendall Wilson, and last but not least, Paul Wilson. Thank you for joining us this evening, and congratulations to our new National Honor Society inductees.
New National Honor Society members, on behalf of our Board of Education, our central office team, our school administrative team, and the staff of Princeton High School, congratulations on your outstanding accomplishment of being inducted into the Princeton High School chapter of the National Honor Society. We are proud of your strong academic performance and your commitment to scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
Thank you for your hard work and excellence in all of these areas, which has culminated in your induction into NHS. We are proud of your efforts and dedication as students at Princeton High School. We are also proud of the leadership you provide as student leaders and the fine example you set for your peers. Well done, and again, congratulations.
So once again, congratulations to our new inductees, and we look forward to working with you this year.
We look forward to celebrating all of you at a reception in the spring.